Somehow it is only Tuesday. What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to my 2K16 MyCareer Let's Play Ebenezer's Revenge on the PS4, fighting Roman Reigns on SmackDown, heading into Mania pretty soon, as Mania happens in real life pretty soon. And our authority goal is to have green head health. That might be feasible, maybe. But yeah, let's get this shit show on the road, shall we? So here we go on this fine Tuesday morning. I do have some wrestling headlines to discuss, but first a bit of housekeeping, if you will. I had some pretty serious router issues yesterday, which I may or may not have resolved, but it kind of screwed up my schedule a bit yesterday, so I recorded today's Mario Maker video. That's going to be up at 10 p.m. That's a little bit shorter than usual, about 12 and a half minutes. Like almost 13, and honestly, I've got so many courses there that I wanted to get to, but I just was having to, you know, scramble to get my internet working again, which is a fucking hassle. So that video is kind of short. This one might be kind of short. I got, like, at this point, hold on. If you look back here at my laptop, I've got, yeah, like, my network has to be redone from scratch, and that takes time. So considering it is Tuesday and I do have to go over to Grimm's tonight to film a bunch of stuff, I need to get my internet working up 100%. So therefore this video might be a bit short, but hey, yesterday almost a half an hour, so you know it kind of comes and goes here with this show. But enough of that housekeeping. Let's get to the wrestling news, if you will. Apparently Sting is not retired. TMZ, of course it was fucking TMZ, caught up with Sting and was like, "Hey Sting, are you retired?" And he's like, "No, I'm feeling alright." So, whether or not that's the truth, I guess we'll find out. Like, the question is, would WWE ever actually clear him to work a match with them ever again, or is he not retired and then going somewhere else? I guess perhaps we'll find out during his Hall of Fame speech. Perhaps he didn't want to ruin the big announcement of his retirement, and he's not going to be officially retired until he announces it in the Hall of Fame speech. That wouldn't surprise me. But, as always, we'll see. But I imagine him saying that he's not retired was a bit of annoyance to your boy Doo-Hop there, who is not a fan of Sting. Anyhow. What else? The jury in that Gawker case, with Hulk Hogan, apparently have awarded Hogan another $25 million, which now brings that up to $140 million, which Gawker does not have. They said that they're worth about $85 million in total, like for everything that they have. And if there, as the thing, valuation on a company is a nebulous thing, and I can tell you right now, if they're saying that they're worth $85 million, they don't have $50 million liquid. There is no way they have anywhere close to that liquid, so therefore they're kind of boned, because they said that they had to put up $50 million to even appeal the case, so they're kind of fucked there, aren't they? So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Roman Reigns. It is Tuesday. Have not watched Raw yet, but obviously heard things from Raw. Heard things that happened before Raw. Heard things that happened after Raw. And certainly I will touch on a lot of that tomorrow in my Raw reactions. But, as always, a few things to get to here, which is apparently the rumor was there was going to be a 3-on-3 Diva matchup for Mania, but now it is 4-on-4, and the 4-on-4, as much as this makes any fucking sense, is they announced this on the Raw pre-show, by the way. Swanton Bomb, it was Natalia Paige, Alicia Fox, and Brie Bella, and you're like, what? Versus Lana, Tamina, Naomi, and a mystery partner, and you're like, what? So that sounds like an absolute shit show, and that will potentially be a fun train wreck to watch, because I don't know what else that could possibly be. Seriously. Anyway, yeah, so apparently Luke Harper got hurt, or might potentially be hurt, from the dark match after Raw. And seriously, the injury stuff lately has just been a fucking nightmare. Like, they have to reassess how they're working these talents, you know, 4 or 5 nights a week at this point, in matches all the goddamn time, and it's gonna take a toll. Like, nobody is invincible. It's going to be an issue. And so they need to address that issue. Like, seriously. 3 count. Let's see if we can sneak in another quick one here while I'm still feeling okay. Oh, look, it is Wrestlemania week, and I am fighting Fandango. Or am I? Because usually with guys that low on the card, I'm going to get attacked by Brock Lesnar, or The Rock, or Triple H, or The Authority, or anybody. Let's find out. Let's find out. But yeah, you feel bad for Luke Harper getting hurt. Much like Neville getting hurt this close to Mania. Now, granted, Luke Harper was probably only ever going to be in the Andre Battle Royal and probably not win it. But still, a WrestleMania payday is a WrestleMania payday. It's the biggest payday of the year, supposedly. Because why wouldn't it be? So yeah, you know, that's... Hopefully it's not major, but man, if you're getting hurt this close to Mania, even if it was a minor, like a tweak or something like that, you're going to be... potentially, I'm actually fighting Fandango. How about that? And he's dancing. I am not going to put on a 4-star match with Fandango. I don't have time to put on a 4-star match with this jobber, who was apparently on Raw last night. And it's like, hey, Fandango, remember him? Yeah, I don't either. Johnny Curtis. So, additionally, in that main event, in that dark match main event, apparently a fan punched Braun Strowman in the face, and my first thought is that is a tall fan, because he's up there. But also, why the fuck would you do that? Like, I get that you're in Philly, and that's, you know, tends to be a raucous crowd, as Jim Ross used to say. But man, why would you even... Like, you're lucky it's not the old days, when if you even got close to being involved in a wrestling ring, those wrestlers would stomp the fuck out of you. Just unmitigated. Go onto YouTube and punch in any kind of fan interactions from back in the day, and watch how the wrestlers react to fans coming in the ring. Like, not even for the case where, oh, you know, here comes security to get them out of there. No, they just fucking wail on guys. It is how it should be. Like, you don't get involved in that kind of thing. You don't assault the talent, because the talent has more... I assure you, the talent has more muscles than you do, and can and will fuck you up. But these days, everyone's so lawsuit happy that no one ever does anything anymore. Like, it used to be fair game. Like, you get in the ring, that's your own fucking fault. You're in their world now, and you don't want to be there. You really don't want to be there. So, that being said, dumbass punching Braun Strowman. Like, hey, you want to punch, you know, somebody, you know, who's 5'8", whatever. Like, you theoretically, if you punch Daniel Bryan, like, yeah, it's Daniel Bryan. Maybe you've got enough mass to, you know, do something to him. Obviously, he is well-trained in submissions, but in terms of just hitting him, you know, it's... Perhaps he won't hurt you too bad. Braun Strowman's like 7 fucking feet tall. Holy shit, you would just fucking die. Like, you would die. That's like... You wanted to if you sucker punched Brock Lesnar, not that anybody ever should... But if you did, I don't think you'd live through that. He would punch you into dust. So seriously, don't get involved. I don't care how much you think it's real. Don't get involved. It's a bad look. It is a bad look. Anyway, Let us make short work of Fandango. I'm gonna stamina here. Hit the Ebenezer. Boom. Now that's a finishing move. That might not be it. We're still on hard here. Nope. Alright, well, I will attempt to... I want to say that he had a top rope leg drop finisher, so I will attempt to steal that as my actual end of the match here, as I continue to trounce through. Whoop. Fireman's carry. No, I'm too fat, sorry. Big German suplex. So yeah, things are going on. I'm looking forward to watching Raw tonight because they usually have a pretty good crowd in Philly, and a key part to any good wrestling show is a good crowd who actually gives a shit about wrestling. So, looking forward to next week in Brooklyn, which I will also not be there in Brooklyn. I do not have the money to do that, and I'm actually glad that I somehow miraculously managed to fix my broken router from yesterday. Hey, turnabout is fair change, a German for a German. I managed to fix my router because honestly, having to spend an extra $40 on a new router was not really in my budget for the month. So I get to send back the one that I got from Amazon, which will be here on Wednesday, and then send it back. Because, you know, if the one I have is working, then, the fuck was that, Fandango? Seriously, what the fuck was that? He reversed it. It's funny, I knew he reversed it even before the animation started because he immediately got his meter back. And when you get your meter back, that means, you know, you get that fucking reversal. Alright, so we're gonna hit our standard signature here. The fireman's carry cutter. Boom. And then we're gonna head to the top rope. We're gonna hit L1. And we're gonna steal his finisher, which is not a very good finisher. It's leg drop from the top rope. Come on now. And we're done. Finished with his own finisher. How about that? Fandango! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's going down. Oh, hey, it's your boy, once again, Bork Laser, looking all smug. You're like, looking all happy. Where the fuck is Paul Heyman? Like, how do you have... Paul Heyman's in this game. You can buy him as a manager. How the hell do you have Brock Lesnar coming out for his Mania feud and not having Paul Heyman accompanying him? That makes no fucking sense to me. Like, if this MyCareer is set up so that everybody has the same feuds, more or less, for, you know, titles, then they should have put in Paul Heyman. And also, Brock would never be not wearing a shirt here. He'd be wearing a shirt. Come on now. I understand. You can't put on the logo for Jimmy John's. Oh, hey, there's The Rock. But he could still be wearing his Beast Incarnate shirt. Or his Suplex City shirt. Or whatever else. Hey, boy. Yep, match for the ages. That I will attempt to not lose. Very soon. Yeah, boy. My belt. Well, alright then. Renee Young? Hey, Renee Young. I am your guest tonight. Like every night.
Let's talk about what happened out there.
Do we have to?
What was the feeling being in the ring with your two other opponents for the championship at Wrestlemania?
I felt all tingly. Yeah, there you go. It was electrifying. This is my year. I could feel it.
To steal a catchphrase from The Rock, it was electrifying.
Gimmick infringement.
Start the match right then and there. This match can change the landscape of the WWE for a really long time. And that is the goal, to change the landscape by winning the title.
Okay. Thanks for your time. There you have it. Back to you, Cole. I'm a robot. Alright, we got in 2 matches and a cutscene. That's pretty good for a day here on the My Career Mode video series. Tomorrow is SmackDown and perhaps Mania, but it might just be SmackDown tomorrow, only because I've got 8,000 things going on in my life and it's really fucking annoying. And I got a bunch of videos to make, or a bunch of videos to attempt to make. I don't even know anymore. But that'll be that. Until then, until next time, I'm Attack Slug. Stay tuned for more videos every day right here on the channel, and I'll see you next time. And I'm out!